Welcome back to Bones, Bourbon, Barley, and Brass. We're a lifestyle channel where we discuss interesting things. We have another bourbon episode for you today. We have good old Buffalo Trace. But before we begin, we'd like to thank our sponsors, our good friends at Toro Land and Ranch Company, www.torolandranch.com. They're an e-commerce platform with vacant land, livestock, working dogs, and soon-to-be apparel and goods. www.torolandranch.com. All right, let's go with the OG, Buffalo Trace. Obviously from Buffalo Trace Distillery in Kentucky, Franklin County. This is... where's the proof? Well, I might have to go on the website to figure this one out. There it is, 90 proof, 45% alcohol. And it says, the ancient paths of countless buffalo led America westward. Legendary explorers, pioneers, and settlers alike followed these trails, known as traces, through the rugged wilderness to the new lands, new adventures, and newfound freedom. One such trace was called the Great Buffalo Trace, across the Kentucky River at a spot just north of present-day Frankfort. Early pioneers settled here in 1775 with plentiful pure limestone water and rich river bottom loom for growing exceptional grains. Distillation quickly followed. With an unparalleled reputation for creating outstanding bourbon whiskey, the Buffalo Trace Distillery stands as one of America's oldest distilling sites. The bold heritage of the mighty buffalo and the individuality and pioneering spirit of those Americans are again found in Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the very finest bourbon created at Buffalo Trace Distillery. Traditionally handcrafted, Buffalo Trace has a smooth, confident taste that invites discovery with every sip. Explore Buffalo Trace and taste the spirit of legends. All right. Let's crack this open and we'll analyze it. For a while, there was a hard time trying to get just plain OG Buffalo Trace. It was like in Total Wines here in Texas, it was tough to get. We're going to do a light pour because we have a few reviews to do. Typical bourbon color, nothing out of the ordinary. Smells like bourbon. This deep amber whiskey has a complex aroma of vanilla, mint, and molasses. Pleasantly sweet to the taste, with notes of brown sugar and spice that give way to oak, toffee, dark fruit, and anise. The finish is long and smooth, with serious depth. I get the molasses. I don't know that I necessarily get the vanilla. All right, let's give it a taste. Cheers. I don't know what it is. It seems, in comparison to Colonel Taylor, a bit watery, a bit light. I don't know that I get full brown sugar. I get something of that ilk. Let me taste it again. I taste the oakiness. A little bit of toffee. I'm going to give this a 90. It's good. Good to make old fashions with. I don't mean to sound critical, but I'm not saying here like, holy smokes, I'm blown away by this. It's good to make an old fashioned, but I'm not like, whoa, this blew my socks off by any stretch of the imagination. It's good. It's solid. It's a must for your liquor cabinet. But I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is the best bourbon, or this has a unique flavor, or anything of that sort. That being said, I do think Blanton's is very overstated in comparison to Buffalo Trace. I think Buffalo Trace represents a solid value. If you want my opinion, it's approachable, it's light. It's a good. It's interesting. They have their novice to advanced. It's all the way at the novice section, and I would agree with that. It's not anything sophisticated. It's not anything with, I have to rate it 96 points with an asterisk of if this, that, and the other. It's very solid. Lots of awards. Recommended neat on the rocks or an old fashioned. So yeah, go ahead and comment below. We'd love to hear your impressions of Buffalo Trace. We'd also like to know what you'd like us to review in the future. The big horse race is coming up this weekend, so place your bets. If you're looking for something in your cabinet, maybe get some Buffalo Trace. And like and subscribe to our channel. Refer us to a friend. And until next time, cheers.